What's good, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Callouts TV. This is your boy Ja, and I want to get into this video reaction, man. I was watching this story this morning, and two Bronx couples was arrested. One of them was a 38-year-old man. He's already a registered sex offender. And then you have a 52-year-old woman. Now, these two people right here, they adopted children from the system. 8 females was prostituted, was beaten, and deprived of their freedom. So what we're about to do, we're about to get into this video reaction. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all, so we can get these videos out, man. Yeah, that's fucked up, man, what they did to those young, poor children, man. And this comes to show you that some black women, some ignorant black women, they'll do anything to keep a nigga in their face. Now, this female is probably on welfare, probably not working. She adopted 8 children from ACS, right? From the group home. These young girls, they come from the system, you know. Their parents didn't want them at birth and threw them away. You know what I'm saying? Now, this shit right here, it hit close to home to me. Just for the simple fact is, I got 2 daughters of my own. You know what I'm saying? And some shit like this could never happen to them because I'm in their life. You know what I'm saying? I think children are the most unprotected human beings right now in this world, man. There's a lot of bad things that's happening to these young children. And I was up to ACS to make sure that they do a full background investigation. The man was already a sex offender. And for the female that allowed this man to take advantage of these young children, they say the youngest was 18. For you to allow this sex offender, he was already locked up previously, okay, for prostituting young women. And for this 52-year-old mother, I'm going to show y'all the pathetic look on her face when her and her nigga is being dragged out of the Bronx courthouse, led away in fucking handcuffs. This shit is fucked up, y'all. It really is, man. And you know what? Let me just get into this video reaction, man. I ain't gonna give away too much, man.
And thank you. We've got new details this afternoon in a disturbing sex trafficking bust in the Bronx. A registered sex offender and his wife, who is a foster mother, appearing in court today facing numerous charges, including forcing 2 of the foster. And thank you. We've got new details this afternoon in a disturbing sex trafficking bust in the Bronx. A registered sex offender and his wife, who is a foster mother, appearing in court today facing numerous charges, including forcing 2 of the foster children into prostitution. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Charlesworth is live in Lower Manhattan, where the couple was just in court. Michelle?
So disturbing, and we don't know how old these young women are. 8 of them, 2 of them foster kids. We don't know how old, but it appears this 9-month investigation dug up all kinds of specific.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm going to correct myself because, you know, we human beings, we do fuck up. I said all 8 of them was being prostituted. Only 2 of them, but she has a total of 8 kids. She, you know, adopted 2 kids from foster care.
Evidence, videos, messages, prostitution ads, all allegedly tied to the. So disturbing, and we don't know how old these young women are.
I'm gonna be keeping it funky with y'all, man. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if she was prostituting all 8 of them, man. Because you got these women, right? You got these low-class women that's not psychologically there. They suffer from depression. They suffer from bipolar, schizophrenic, and other mental disorders. You see what I'm saying? These women like that, they don't deserve to have children. But what they do is they take these children into their household. They're getting benefits for them. They're not taking care of them. They don't buy them clothes. They don't put nice shoes on their feet. They leave them dirty looking. They'll take that money that they're getting from ACS and they'll go spend it on their nigga and they self. Typical hood booger mentality, man.
8 of them, 2 of them foster kids. We don't know how old, but it appears this 9-month investigation dug up all kinds of specific evidence, videos, messages, prostitution ads, all allegedly tied to this one couple. They both lived in the same Bronx apartment. He is a registered sex offender at that address, and she was a foster parent. And it was made clear in court that child service.
This lady was 52 years old. This other man, damn near in his 40s. And you doing some shit like this, man. Like, bro, you couldn't find other ways to get money, bro. You couldn't get you a 9 to 5, bro. You couldn't fuck with the PP loans, even though the PP loans is risky. But you took advantage of young girls, bro. What you think they gonna do to you when you get your ass on Rikers Island? What you think they gonna do to you? And Rikers Island is out of control right now. The COs is even fucking scared to come to work. There's thousands of correctional officers that's out right now on paid leave. They don't want to even come back because Rikers is in a frenzy right now. You got all these gangs from the Bronx, Brooklyn. They locked up, they frustrated. Their families are not coming to see them. They ain't got no commissary on their books. They in there oppressing people. That's where you gonna go. That's where you at right now, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? But a dude like you, they probably gonna throw your ass in PC. Cause you know as soon as you know niggas in jail, man, that's all they do is work out and watch the news. Niggas gonna spot your face, bro. You ain't gonna be able to hide, man. You took advantage of these 2 poor little girls, bro. That was in the system, that was thrown away. Their mother gave up on them on life. Somehow, like how my mother did, you know what I'm saying? But like, I started going to group homes when I was like 12, 13 years old, you know what I'm saying? And I was in a co-ed group home, and I know how they treat the women, like the females that be in group homes, man. They get treated bad, man. They get raped, they get abused, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So these women, man, even if they're 18 years of age, they still have the mind of a 12, 13-year-old. Their mind is not fully developed yet. A female don't start fully maturing, man, to the age of 25, bro. 26. You know what I'm saying?
Services had that address, and they knew his history. Both services had that address, and she was a foster parent, and it was made clear in court that child services had that address, and they knew his history. Both in handcuffs, 38-year-old Kareem Mitchell and his wife Sharice, 51, went into court.
Look at this ratchet ass bitch with a fucking scarf on her head. I hate seeing women like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's okay for a man to be all fucked up and scruffy looking, but men gonna be men. Be rugged with it. You know what I'm saying? But for a female, I hate seeing females with scarves on their fucking head, bro. That says a lot about your character, man. You see what I'm saying? It says a lot about you as a female, man. That you ain't never do nothing with your life. You come from an ignorant background. You was probably abused and sexually abused when you was younger as a child too. You know exactly what this man was doing. Probably met him. Probably met him in jail on the PFS website. You know what I'm saying? The POF website. I mean, you know, the Plenty of Fish. He probably hooked up with him like that because she's a ugly woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just saying that because of her age, because you got some sexy ass women that be in their 50s and all that, upper 40s and all that. That's how you take care of yourself. It's what you put in your body. You are what you eat. But you just look at this ratchet ass looking bitch, man. No good fuckers, boy.
38-year-old Kareem Mitchell and his wife Sharice, 51, went into court.
You were doing this with foster children? Is that correct?
The Manhattan DA's office calls this a sex.
And he don't got nothing to say. Look at him. Trying to dress like a young boy with the Giuseppe's on. What do you think he doing, bro? You about to trade that shit in for a nice prison uniform, bro. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up what they did to them young children, man. Forcing them to lay down with these overgrown men. This shit is fucked up, bro. Like, I'm just lost for words, man, to be honest. Y'all know Ja ain't never lost for words. I'm just lost for words on this shit right here, bro. This shit don't make no sense, bro. And they said this shit was going on since 2018. So these girls has been abused, forced to have sexual intercourse with these grown 30-plus-year-old men that's been in and out of jail all their life. They never grew up they grew up without a father. They grew up in a single household, something like mine. But I don't know, man. I was never motivated to fuck with young girls. I always fucked with girls that was older than me, at least by like 3 or 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, young girls, nah, man, that shit is a turn off, bro. I got children of my own, bro. A nigga play with one of my daughters like that, man, I'm sending that nigga to heaven. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending him to heaven or wherever. I'm sending him up. I don't care where he go, but he ain't gonna be around no more. He ain't gonna be breathing. This shit right here is disgusting, bro. And that's because this shit happened to these girls. They was left vulnerable to be abused because their father left them long time ago. Probably left the mother before they even came out the womb. So in most cases, like, you know, when a mother is toxic, this is the perfect definition of a toxic woman. Someone who is not mentally stable, but because they so money hungry and they need a check, they'll adopt children and place them in their home. They'll tell ACS, yeah, we have a nice, clean, safe home, and we would like to adopt children. They're not adopting these kids out of love, man. They're adopting them because of the check. And the check, like I said, the check don't go on them. They go on them and they nigga. She want to go get her feet done, her nails done. But it don't look like she was taking care of herself all that much. It looked like the money was going on this nigga. You could tell he dressed like the young boy. Just like a young boy.
Trafficking takedown that came after a 9-month investigation.
We're doing this with
Kareem Mitchell, and they knew his history. Both in handcuffs.
ACS knew this dude was a fucking a registered sex offender. Something like that's why Nicki Minaj caught all that backlash for fucking with Kenneth Petty, because everybody knows, even though he has a reputation for not fucking around, everybody knows that he's a registered sex offender. Niggas in jail knew that he was a sex offender too. Or probably not. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of times it depends on who you know. You know what I'm saying? That shit could slid under the cracks. But this shit right here, bro, is not sliding under the cracks. When you get on Rikers, you on Rikers right now, man. Everybody knows that you took advantage of these poor young girls, man. And you're going to get exactly what you deserve when you get your ass up top. Believe that.
38-year-old Kareem Mitchell and his wife Sharice, 51, went into court.
You were doing this with foster children? Is that correct?
The Manhattan DA's office calls this a sex trafficking takedown that came after a 9-month investigation. In evidence, verbatim texts about prostitution, money records on Zelle, ads for prostitution on Instagram and Facebook, and specifics regarding hotels and cars where sex acts allegedly took place. Involved 8 victims, all young women, 2 of them in foster care at the couple's apartment here in the Bronx. In court, both Kareem and Sharice Mitchell pleaded not.
These girls that's coming up out of foster care, they be promised a better life. They looking to escape the group home where they at because they getting abused, or another foster care house that they staying in. They getting raped. They just getting all type of shit just happening, and they just be thirsty to get out that situation. There was a lot of girls that I used to be in a group home with and shit, man. They used to AWOL all the time. Shit, we used to AWOL with the girls used to AWOL with us. We used to always AWOLing from the campus and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to come back down to the city and shit. But, yeah, man, this lady right here, man, she's 51, 52 years old. She'll never see the day of light again. Her or that nigga, man.
Not guilty to sex trafficking and conspiracy charges, which, if convicted, carry up to a possible 100 years in prison for him and 75 years for her. Read in court.
See that? Been found guilty of these charges, man. 100 years for him and 75 years for her. Reason why she got less time, she probably never, she probably never did no crime. This is probably her first, her first major charge, man. This dude right here, he was already locked up for fucking with young girls and shit like that. That's what the nigga, not to, bring his name up, but that's what P. Gutter is locked up for, the beloved A-Deuce trade leader, man. That's what he's locked up for right now, man. But you still, niggas that's in his gang, these grown men, they got daughters of their own, just like me, just like you. But they still co-sign him that he's a real nigga, this, that, and the third. All that real nigga, man, once you start taking advantage of little girls and using them, man, using their bodies and shit like that for profit and beating the shit out of them, man, listen, bro. Once you start doing shit like that, man, your gangster card is thrown out, bro. Now something need to happen to you. You need to get violated. Somebody either need to kill you in these streets or you need to go to jail for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Verbatim texts like pop you in the face, get in the car from just this morning.
Wow. He threatening these young girls, talking about get in the car. Get in the car. I'll pop your face. Like, what is he? These are babies, man, you talking to, man. But he's a sick motherfucker. Grew up with no guidance. Grew up in a single mother household. Nobody to put nothing in his head to show him right from wrong. See what I'm saying? So he was never held accountable for his actions. The first time around when he was locked up, he didn't learn his lesson. So now, if they find you guilty, you'll be getting 100 years. You'll never see the daylight again. This woman right here, she already done lost her apartment. It's a wrap. Because they know these motherfuckers don't got no money to make no bail. So they're going to be sitting on Rikers, catching COVID, stressed the fuck out, no money on their books. Man, y'all day is coming, boy. Y'all should have thought about all that before, man. I don't got no sympathy for y'all. Y'all get everything y'all deserve. I hope the judge throw the whole fucking book at you and this bitch.
Including expletives promising violence. Allegedly, fear and threats were a daily occurrence in messages, all reportedly in evidence. Most disturbing.
This bitch was probably right there in the same bedroom while this man was raping these girls and hearing them moaning and, you know what I'm saying, screaming and trying to get this monster up off of them, you know what I'm saying, probably hollering and screaming. And I know I know that house was a horror house, boy. I know that place where them girls was staying at, man, I know that shit was a horror house. Neighbors probably could hear the screams through the walls, but wouldn't come to these girls' rescue.
Kareem Mitchell is a registered sex offender dating back to 2008. For her, read in court 100 years in conspiracy charges. Both Kareem and Sharice Mitchell pleaded not guilty to sex trafficking and conspiracy charges, which, if convicted, carry up to a possible 100 years in prison for him and 75 years for her. Read in court verbatim texts like "pop you in the face, get in the car" from just this morning, including expletives promising violence. Allegedly, fear and threats were a daily occurrence in messages, all reportedly in evidence. Most disturbing, Kareem Mitchell is a registered sex offender dating back to
So before they got picked up this morning, just recently before they got picked up, he sent a text message telling the girl that he was prostituting, that he was gonna pop her in the face. So guess what? If the police didn't track this fucking monster down and his bitch, guess what he would have did? He would have probably popped Shorty in the face, probably killed her, and have this bitch accompany him and find somewhere to dump the fucking girl's body and on to the next one. That's probably what would have happened if they didn't arrest this fucking bitch, man.
2008. He served 5 years. His wife Sharice, at exactly the same address in the Bronx, was able to 5 years. Kareem's were a daily occurrence in messages, all reportedly in evidence. Most disturbing, Kareem Mitchell is a registered sex offender dating back to 2008. He served 5 years. His wife Sharice, at exactly the same address in the Bronx, was able somehow to foster 2 young women who, according to what happened in court today, literally were recruited from the foster care system for sex trafficking and prostitution. Their ages were not given. Do you have anything to say? The charges span areas of New York, but alleged prostitution.
No, that bitch ass nigga ain't got nothing to say. He's embarrassed. No, he ain't gonna say nothing, man.
Prostitution also took place in Connecticut and New Jersey. Charges against sex trafficking and conspiracy. If convicted, he could see 100 years. She could see 75. Both were called a flight risk today in court. No bail for the man, Kareem Mitchell. Millions in bail, which she is not expected to post for Sharice Mitchell.
Yeah, man. Go for them.
And thank you. We've got new details.
Go for them. You know what I'm saying? My advice to you women, pay more attention to your daughters. When your daughters are showing you a sign that something is wrong, don't be afraid to ask questions. You have a young daughter, young teenager, ask questions. They having a down day, they feel like they're depressed. They feel like the world is collapsing on them. That's your job, to reassure them that everything is going to be okay. But start finding out who's in their circle, who's their friends. Don't be shy to ask questions, bro. This situation right here, man, this shit could have been avoided, man. It could have been avoided. But see, it's the greed that brought them down. They could have got them a regular 9 to 5 like everybody else. Or even fuck with the scams, bust the scams. But don't use a young, poor baby, man, body for profit, man. It's fucked up. This is your boy, Callouts TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We got more content on the way.